Hey, look, if you want to sell a lot of insurance, you can't sound like an insurance agent because business owners don't really care all that much about policy forms. What they care about are profits and equity. And so in this video, I'm going to dig into what owners think about and what they care about so you can sound like a business owner when you're talking to them. Let's dig into it. All right, so what is profit and what is equity? In order to answer these questions, you do have to understand how to look at financial statements. And there are two key financial statements that you need to know about. There's the income statement and the balance sheet. The income statement goes through revenues and expenses. Revenue is the money that the business generates from selling a product or offering a service. And expenses would be things like how much they pay for utilities and how much they pay for their people. And so profit would be revenue minus expenses. And one of the greatest advantages a company can have is to have a better profit margin than their competitors. Here's how it works. So if you're a construction business and you are operating at a 15% profit margin, meaning after you subtract the expenses from the revenues, you're taking away 15%, but your competitors are only taking away 10%. That means that you are 50% more efficient than your competition. That means you have more money in your pocket to invest into future ventures. That's why owners care so much about profit margin. And now for equity, that is when you're looking at a balance sheet, that's assets minus liabilities. An asset is something a business owns. It can be a building, it can be intellectual property, it can be equipment, all kinds of tangible property. And then liabilities are what the business owes. And so once you subtract what the business owes from what it owns, you get equity. That difference is the owner's wealth. And so if the owner can increase their equity, they are going to increase their net worth. And I think it's obvious why that would be important. When we understand profit margin, equity, and what owners care about, we can tailor our insurance conversations to those goals. Reducing insurance expenses isn't just about saving money, it's about increasing profit margin, which gives owners the ability to reinvest in their business and make their business even more competitive. So think about it. If they pay less for insurance than their peers, that's an advantage. If their safety and training reduces claims, that's another advantage. Both lead to higher profits and a stronger, more sustainable business. That's the language business owners care about, and that's where we as producers need to play. And when we understand equity, we know that when we are ensuring the assets of an organization, we know we're not just covering a building, we are protecting the business's investment in the owner's equity and the owner's wealth. So it's more than just talking about replacement cost estimates. We're talking about protecting the overall wealth and financial health of the owner that we're talking to. Now, we all know that a business is more than just numbers on a page. So, how does a business owner think about their business? They are thinking about the people that they have, their employees, the leadership. They're thinking about the systems that they have in place that help them accomplish the key parts of the business effectively. They're thinking about the product and what they sell and whether or not it stands out from the competition. And they're thinking about culture, whether or not it encourages innovation or if it stifles innovation. What type of environment are they trying to build? And so when we're talking about insurance, it really is important to consider these things. And we have to understand that now we all know that a business is more than just numbers on a page. Owners think about their people, they think about the leadership and the employees. And how many times have you heard the refrain, we're only as good as our people? That's what owners are thinking about. They think about their systems, they think about how well they support efficiencies and prevent mistakes. And they think about their product and whether it stands out from the competition. And they also think about their culture and the environment they're building and whether it drives innovation or and safety or whether it stifles it. So those four areas, people, systems, product, and culture, are the real story of where a business lives and what drives performance in the financial statements. This is where you can drive a ton of value for your clients. Insurance protects assets and profit margins, but when you help a business owner improve their people and systems and culture, you're helping them create a sustainable advantage. Think about it, guiding a contractor on OSHA compliance or a social service organization on abuse prevention procedures. It's not just about minimizing liability, it's about protecting equity. When you provide training tools and resources and clarity, you're helping them build their business from the inside out. And that's what makes you more than just a broker. That's when you become a partner in their growth. So, if you're wondering how to take the next steps in really learning your client's business, here's my advice: immerse yourself in the same content that your target industry consumes. If you're targeting construction, read books on how to run a construction business, listen to podcasts on how to run a construction business. Put yourself in their shoes and ask, if I were going to start one of these businesses, what would I need to know? You'll quickly see the same challenges that owners wrestle with: how to hire and how to keep good people, how to build effective systems, and how to shape culture, and how to stand out with their product offering. That's the mindset shift. Stop just being an insurance agent and start thinking like an owner. And in the next video, I'm going to show you the exact questions that you can ask every client to uncover these insights so you can sound less like a salesperson and more like a business analyst. Thank you so much for watching this video. If it was helpful, please hit like and subscribe. It helps other people like you find the content. And always, please go build something great.